one and hello all and welcome to another crafting adventure where today we're going to be making the third mug cake in our mug cake trilogy. And today we're going to be using this lovely cacao powder to make, well, try to make a chocolate cake. Not tested this before and I, well, hope it works. I've got the standard ingredients here. We've got the 2 tablespoons of sugar, 40 grams of butter, 1 egg yolk, about 60 grams of flour with 5 grams of baking powder, and 1.5 tablespoons of cacao powder. This is not sweetened because I like bitter chocolate more than the sweet stuff. But before we get started on the cake, I'm going to push them aside because I'm also going to prepare some chocolate buttercream. Now this does not look like much, but this is 10 grams of butter, 20 grams of sugar, and 20 grams of the same powder as we have here. Hopefully, once this is mixed together, it should look a bit better than this. I had a little bit of a, well, accident trying to heat the butter. Couldn't actually remove the bowl from the hot water and the whole thing melted. But there's no need to worry. Once you got it mixed up like this, pop it in the fridge and it should be ready in about 5 or 10 minutes, I guess. Just be careful because it's very, very hot. Also, I made a slight mistake. I should have used the powdered sugar, not the granulated sugar, to make this because the granulated sugar doesn't really dissolve well. But there you are. If you do this yourself, make sure not to overheat the butter because the bowl gets very hot. And yeah, use powdered sugar, not granulated sugar. If it does get super hot like this, just pop it in the fridge and it should be ready by the time the cake is done. So I'm going to cool that off for a moment, and in the meantime we're also going to be adding some of our ingredients to the main bowl for the cake. Yes, we're going to be mixing our butter, our sugar and our egg. I decided to use the bowl that I tried to make the chocolate buttercream in because that didn't really work very well because I used the wrong sugar. And I just added the ingredients from the cake here to hopefully fix that problem. And then to the side, I actually made the real buttercream using icing sugar instead of granulated sugar, and it came out a lot better. I will show it later. Okay, so the only thing we've got left to do here is to mix our flour and baking powder into here, and then to pop it in your microwave safe mug. From here, put it in the microwave for about 2 minutes, and then use a toothpick in the center to check if it's done or not. Once you're happy the cake is done, cut around the edge with a knife, and then try and get it out in one on your plate. This never works well for me. You want to try and do this without breaking the cake to pieces, but we've got some little bits. Ow. Be careful, it's hot. Once you got your cake on the plate like this, take your nice and simple buttercream and plop it on the top. Now usually you could cut it in half and put buttercream in the middle, but I'm going to put it on the top because I fear cutting this cake in half is going to make it fall to pieces. But okay, there you go. That goes on there. Also, you'd want to put it in the fridge for a bit to get the topping to harden a little bit before eating, but we don't have time for that. So we're going to take this nearby fork, we're going to grab a small piece of cake, and we're going to eat this and hope it tastes like chocolate and not like rubbish. Okay. Ow, it's very, very hot, but this is by far the best recipe that I have tried so far. And I definitely recommend trying it if you have the ingredients and time. Excuse me a moment. And I'm back. Okay, yes, so this cake is absolutely delicious, and the lovely sauce on top really helps keep the moisture of the cake all together. Can't recommend it enough, and as I said, if you have the ingredients, you got the time, I recommend trying this out. It is wonderful. But thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this recipe, and I hope you can make a better one yourself, because this obviously is not perfect. I am not the best of cooks. But as I said, yes, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you are feeling particularly generous, do feel free to like and subscribe to my channel. It's all very helpful, and I truly appreciate every one of you. So please have a lovely week, and I look forward to seeing you all next time.